Is it time to buy or sell QQQ ETF? In this video, we're diving deep into QQQ. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 28th of April, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price prediction and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 24th of April, 2025, our system has identified QQQ as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 3.36. Now, let's examine the performance of the exchange-traded fund during this time frame. The ETF has experienced a gain of 1.08%. This results in an average return of 0.36% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 17.15% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between negative 30.69% and negative 17.15%. In terms of a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 8.18%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 4.23% and 25.34% over the next year. This would imply a future price range somewhere between $452.43 and $592.10. Our latest daily update for the QQQ ETF reveals a red day on Monday, marked by a loss of approximately 0.0317%. The price of the QQQ ETF declined by 0.0317% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 28th of April, 2025. It fell from $472.56 to $472.41. During the last trading day, the ETF experienced fluctuations of 1.88%, ranging from a low of $466.04 to a high of $474.81. The price has increased in 6 out of the last 10 days and has gained approximately 3.96% over the past 2 weeks. Notably, trading volume decreased on the last day alongside the ETF, which is generally a positive indication, as volume should align with the ETF's movements. On the last day, trading volume dropped by 5 million shares, with a total of 33 million shares exchanged, amounting to around $15.57 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the ETF reached its highest price of $540.80 and its lowest price of $402.39. Currently, the price stands 12.65%, or $68.39, below the 52-week high of $540.80, which also represents the all-time high for the ETF. The Invesco QQQ Exchange-Traded Fund, a benchmark for technology and high-growth stocks, is currently in the spotlight as traders anticipate significant earnings reports from major technology companies. This buildup can create short-term volatility, influencing investor sentiment as traders react to results that could either bolster or depress the stock's price. Sector performance is pivotal. The communication services industry, which is still evolving, is expected to lend support to QQQ. This added strength may uplift the exchange-traded fund in the short term, especially if these adjacent sectors post robust earnings. Despite a modest recovery in broader market indices like the SPDR S&P 500 exchange-traded fund, heightened volatility persists, particularly noted in the recent Nasdaq correction. While this presents potential buying opportunities, it also underlines the risks involved, especially with concerns about valuation levels and economic signals pointing to possible recessions. Moreover, high valuations alongside trade uncertainties, primarily stemming from fluctuating policies, could skew QQQ's long-term returns negatively. As the market digests these earnings and external economic cues, investors need to remain cautious, yet vigilant, weighing the upside potential against the inherent risks in the current environment, particularly for a growth-centric exchange-traded fund like QQQ. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 24th of April, 2025, it was reported that Wells Fargo assigned QQQ a buy grade alongside a hold action. On Wednesday, the 26th of March, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley gave QQQ an overweight grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 26th of February, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a negative grade along with a hold action. The following signals have been identified for QQQ. The QQQ ETF holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the ETF. However, there is a general sell signal due to the long-term average being above the short-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support levels can be found at $455.50 and $463.78. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, April 8, 2025, and it has since risen by 13.54%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, MACD. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may impact near-term developments. Volume decreased along with the price during the last trading day, which mitigates overall risk, as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots, a buy signal was noted 14 days ago. Bollinger Bands, a buy signal was observed 14 days ago. The short-term moving average, a buy signal occurred 5 days ago. The long-term moving average, a buy signal appeared 4 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, a buy signal was identified 43 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we see the short moving average, a buy signal was noted 4 days ago. The long-term moving average, a sell signal was recorded 43 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages, a buy signal was observed 34 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you're looking for more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for QQQ. QQQ finds support from accumulated volume at $466. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is likely when the support is tested. This exchange-traded fund exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with robust trading volume, the risk is deemed medium. Over the past day, the ETF shifted $8.77 between its high and low, representing a change of 1.88%. For the past week, the ETF has experienced an average daily volatility of 2.14%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for QQQ, let's briefly cover some key fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio might indicate diminished expectations for the company's future or suggest that the exchange-traded fund is undervalued, signaling a possible buying opportunity. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for QQQ. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for QQQ is at $472.73. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the exchange-traded fund, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, QQQ encounters its first support level at $466. If this support level holds, it could be a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $454.53, reflecting a decline of 3.78%. This exchange-traded fund experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a corresponding medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 13 days ago. Is the QQQ ETF a good buy? Several short-term signals are positive. Despite the ETF being in a downward trend, we believe that the current level presents a potential buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for the ETF to perform well in the near future. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 29th of April, we expect the QQQ to open lower by $1.32, starting at $471.09. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.